Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday, July 2023. I was live at a wrestling show last night in Trenton, New Jersey, ROH Wrestling. I don't really follow that current product stuff. It was interesting. And I did these binder videos and started 2 of them last Sunday, 6 days ago, and I'm going to resume that now. Hopefully I'll get through 2 or 3 of them today. I'll do some more tomorrow, and maybe we'll be caught up sometime soon. So open up with binder number 3. Last week we had binder number 2 left off with Bunkhouse Buck. Binder number 3 opens up with a nice combination. It's Bunkhouse Buck and his manager, Colonel Parker. So you signed it right here, Bunkhouse Buck, Slamboree 94, that's where this picture's from, and there's Colonel Rob Parker. So a cool dual signed photo there of Bunkhouse Buck and his manager, Colonel Rob Parker. Next is the stud stable of Colonel Rob Parker. So we have Bunkhouse Buck again. This is signed by, this is Dick Slater over here, but Bunkhouse Buck signed down over there. There's Bunkhouse in the picture. Colonel Rob Parker signed over here, and there's Ming on top. So signed by 3 of the 4 members. So we have Colonel Parker, Ming, and Bunkhouse Buck. Dick Slater also in the picture, but he didn't sign it. So pretty cool picture there of Colonel Parker's stud stable. All right, next we have a dual signed photo. These are again some current product people, so I don't really follow it much. So we have someone called The Bunny. I believe her name's Allie. And then we have Penelope Ford over here. So a nice dual signed photo there of the Bunny and Penelope Ford. Alright, next we have Bushwhacker Luke from the Bushwhackers. So pretty cool in there of Bushwhacker Luke. Then we have a dual signed Bushwhacker photo. So we have Luke over here and Butch over there. And Butch, he passed away in the last few months. I think it was around WrestleMania weekend. But there's a pretty cool dual signed photo there of the Bushwhackers, Luke and Butch. Whoa, yay! And that's from High Spots. Here's another cool one of the Bushwhackers. This is from a Coliseum video place in 1993. I guess some kind of convention thing. So it says, "Good day, mate." And Butch is down over here, and Luke is over here. So it says Luke and Butch. Good day, mate. A pretty cool black and white Coliseum video picture. Taken by this guy named Steve Taylor. So nice photo there. Next we have the Natural Butch Reed. He signed Hacksaw Butch Reed, the Natural. So there's a cool photo of Butch Reed getting ready to wrestle. He tragically passed away a few years ago too. But he signed some stuff to me in the mail a while back. So nice photo there of Butch Reed, the Natural. Here's another one of Butch Reed. This is him meeting that fan, that legendary fan called Bob Pivaroff. So there's Bob with the Natural Butch Reed. Next we have Butcher Vachon. He's a relative of Luna Vachon. I believe he's the uncle. So there's signed down there, Butcher Vachon, and there's the photo of him. Nice one there of Butcher Vachon. This is a new one I got. I believe I got this back in June, not too long ago. It's his Butterbean. So he's the guy who boxed and he defeated Mark Merrow. So nice one there of Butterbean. Next we have a nice triple signed photo of the Mick Foley gimmick. So we have Cactus Jack first right here. Then we have Mankind. It says Have a Nice Day, Mankind. And Dude Love with a cool heart. So there he is. All 3 gimmicks. The Hall of Fame in the background. Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Do Love. As you see, it's triple signed, all 3 gimmicks of Mick Foley. Here's a solo one of Cactus Jack. So nice one. I believe I got this one from our buddy Scott Ferenzi, who's a photographer. So sign right there, Cactus Jack. Ready to go wild and fight somebody. Here's another one of Mick Foley as Cactus Jack. This is a modern WWE photo file from 2007. And he signed it over here as Cactus Jack. Next we have a dual signed Cactus Jack Kevin Sullivan combo. So he wrote Bang Bang, Cactus Jack down here. And there's Kevin Sullivan over there. So this is an 8x10. Looks like it came from like a magazine type page, but turned into an 8x10. So a nice dual signed photo of Cactus Jack and Kevin Sullivan. They were tag team champions at one point in WCW back in 1994. Alright, next we have a current product diva, because I don't follow too much. Her name is Candice LeRae. Signed over here, Candice LeRae. There she is in all her glory. Candice LeRae. Next we have Candice Michelle. There she is holding up the women's title. So nice cool photo there of the legendary Candice Michelle. Here's a second one of Candice Michelle. There she is with the wand, and that whole gimmick she did, which said "Ain't hurt nobody," all that stuff. So there's Candice Michelle with the wand. And here's another one from our pal Richie Sorrentino, another Candice Michelle. And let's welcome Jimmy Rooney here. He says, "Let's get Brad and Braden here." So someone should tag Brad and Braden. Rochester, good loyal fans. So why not? Let's just tag them while we're doing this. So we'll tag Braden. Braden Rochester. Okay, I tag Braden. We'll tag Brad. Michael. There he is. All right, I tagged Brad and Braden so they can watch. So this is Candice Michelle. A nice one there from Richie Sorrentino. Very cool picture there of her. Next, this was personalized, sent to me through the mail, of a guy named the Candyman, Jerry Seavey. So he wrote, "To Todd, best wishes, Candyman." This guy was an enhancement talent of the day named Jerry Seavey, also known as the Candyman. Jimmy Rooney, did you ever hear of the Candyman? Or you don't know him? I got him through the mail. I think Brad and Braden actually told me about him. All right, next we have Captain Lou Albano, and he wrote, "Jesus Lou, Captain Lou." So nice one there of Captain Lou Albano. We saw a combo of him with Bam Bam earlier. And there's a nice solo one of Captain Louis Albano. And on the back, you can see a nice one there of the fan Bob Pivaroff, who met Captain Lou Albano, and he signed it right there as Captain Lou Albano. Really nice there in the blue, Captain Lou Albano. And this is, I guess, from the where the 8x10 came from, some Fan Fest thing in 2005, and these are all the people that were there. Looks like they had, was that Tom Zink they had? Captain Lou, Rocky Johnson, Rick Martel. So they had some pretty cool people. Rob Van Dam, okay. Heart Foundation, wow. General admission was only $5 back then, too. This was in California. All right, next one is a dual sign photo. We have Melina over here, and we have Carlito Caribbean Cool. So nice one. This is on Carlito's Cabana. This might have been when Eminem first debuted, too. I'm not sure. But there it is, Carlito's Cabana with Melina and Carlito. So a dual sign photo there. And that one came from our pal Bud Carson. We have another dual sign photo here. This is Carlito Caribbean Cool and his cousin Primo Colon. So we have Primo Colon and Carlito Caribbean Cool. So nice dual sign photo. There they are with the SmackDown Tag Team titles when they were champions. I guess that was around 08 or so. We have Brad in here. He said he's at work. He's working at McDonald's. We got to praise Brad for his hard work. Brad, keep up the good work at McDonald's, man. Get that management going. Make sure those workers are doing what they're supposed to be doing. All right, Carlito and Primo. Now we have another, this one's triple sign. We have Carlito Caribbean Cool, Tori Wilson, and Candice Michelle. So very nice triple sign photo of the three of them together. Tori, Carlito, and Candice Michelle. So very nice, very, very cool photo there of all three of them. All right, next we have a solo one of Carlito's dad, Carlos Colon, signed in 2010. I believe he's still alive. Does anyone know for sure off the top of their head? There is with some, it says Universal Heavyweight Champion, Carlos Colon. Nice, cool photo of him. All right, next we have Carmella. It says right there, Carmella in the torn jeans. There she's with her ski cap, like posing for the ring ropes. This is Carmella. All right, next we have a triple sign one. I just saw this guy wrestle last night. Cesaro, who's now called, what, Castellano or Claudio or something. There he is, Cesaro. Natalia Neidhart, Love Natty, and Tyson Kidd. So nice triple sign one there when they were in WWE as a tag team. Cesaro, Natalia, and the Tyson Kidd, all three of them together. Next we have our good pal Charlie Haas. I remember this one. This was a cheap one I got from T-Mart. You can go to T-Mart Promotions and go to The Gathering with Jimmy Rooney. Brad and Braden will be there too. This coming early August, The Gathering in Charlotte. So there he is, Charlie Haas. All right, next one. I got this one from a virtual signing. Who was it? Was it Nick Christie who had him, or was it I think it was Nick Christie, right? This is Charlie Min. It says WWF 1994. So cool photo there of Charlie Min. He'll have to host the Action Zone. Was in the WWF for a few months, promoted it. So there he is, Charlie Min, WWF 1994. I also got this one for another virtual signing, Charlie Norris, who has since passed away, so good thing I got him when I did. There's not many autographs of him out there to begin with, and he did a virtual with somebody. So it's, I think this was with the Captain's Corner maybe. So it says Charlie Norris, WCW 1993. I wanted to inscribe Chop at the top, but I guess they weren't listening, because he did this like big chop thing, but they didn't do it though. Okay, so Charlie Norris, WCW 1993 on a cool WCW promo type picture. Rooney, did you get Charlie Norris at that signing or no? All right, next we have a Charlotte Flair. So a nice Charlotte Flair over there. I actually just sold one of her graphs yesterday and mailed it. There's a Charlotte Flair though. This is a new Charlotte Flair I just got recently. It is JSA certed on a photo file from 2015. So it says Charlotte over there, Charlotte Flair, and there she is, posing for the camera. The one I sold was the one where she's holding up a title belt in the ring, and she's like in a purple outfit. So that's the one that used to be in my personal collection, but now it's sold. And there's the JSA ticket or sticker in the back, whatever you call those things. This is a nice dual sign one of Charlotte and her dad, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. So it says Love Charlotte over here. And then Ric Flair 16 times. A nice dual sign photo of Charlotte with her dad, the Nature Boy, woo, Ric Flair, and Charlotte Flair. Very cool picture, right? Right, Rooney? All right, next we have Charlie Caruso. So it says Charlie Love, and there she is. She's like an interviewer in the current product of WWE, Charlie Caruso. There's another one of Charlie Caruso. Charlie Love is like in the SummerSlam in the background, so one of the modern day SummerSlams with Charlie going to do some interviewing. Charlie Caruso. Next we have Chavo Guerrero Sr. So it says Chavo Guerrero Sr. He's the funny Mexican hat and interesting outfit. This is Chavo Guerrero Sr. Next up we have Chavo Guerrero Jr. And there it says Chavo Guerrero Jr. right here, 2009 WWE photo file. I think this one actually came from our good pal, Richie DeGregorio. I'm a big grouch, and RVP Promotions, buy from me. There he is, though, Chavo Guerrero Jr. Oh, man, that guy is funny. I love it. Okay. Next, we have Chelsea Green, the wife of Zack Ryder. So Chelsea Green, there's the saying shh, and she's whispering people. Nice Chelsea Green sexy boots. I just had some big guys, a big fan of her, wanted to collect her autographs. I sold him a few of her. There she is, Chelsea Green. All right, let's keep going. Here's a second one of Chelsea Green. There she's in a bikini, like on a beach. Chelsea Green sitting on a beach. Pretty cool photo of Chelsea Green. Here's another one of Gentleman Chris Adams. I had it on 8x10 point, but Scott Frenzy wanted his photo back, so he just sent me an unsigned one, but he signed like an index card, so I kind of combined together. So there's Gentleman Chris Adams, very hard autograph to get. And there's a nice photo with him to go with it. So Chris Adams. He was in WCW around, I know, 97, 98. Gentleman Chris Adams. Very nice photo again. This one's of the crippler Chris Benoit. You know, he committed that horrible murder to Nancy and Daniel, but there he is, Chris Benoit, giving Matt Hardy a clothesline. Only signed by Chris Benoit, though. And then on the back here, we have Bob Pivaroff meeting Chris Benoit. So there you see it says Chris Benoit up there. And there's the fan Bob with him. So Chris Benoit along with Bob. From 1998, looks like March 25th of 98. Here's an interesting dual sign one. This is Chris Candido. I'm currently reading his book. I should finish it probably within a week or so. And there's Sonny. So they are together, Chris Candido and Sonny on an ECW promo picture. So it says Chris Candido with Tammy. He signed as Chris Candido the third, and she signed it as Sonny. Nice, very nice picture of them two together. Next is our good pal Y2J Chris Jericho. Here's a WWE 2007 photo file. So it says Chris Jericho Y2J. Interesting tights he's wearing there, Chris Jericho. Here's another one of Chris Jericho I got relatively recently, so this wasn't in the binder last time you guys saw my update. He's giving Shawn Michaels the Walls of Jericho. Not sure what show that's from, but It's a pretty nice signature there. It's Chris Jericho over there, and there he is giving Michaels the Walls of Jericho. And it's also a JSA certified photo. So there's the JSA ticket on the back. Next is the tag team one. This is I bought this already signed by Lance Storm, and then I met Chris Jericho in person. He added to it. So he wrote Chris Jericho Y2J, and Lance Storm signed it over there. So nice dual signed photo of Chris Jericho and Lance Storm. Another dual signed Chris Jericho photo. So we have Chris Jericho over here as he's giving CM Punk the Walls of Jericho. I think CM Punk's going to be on the AEW show tonight. And there's CM Punk signed over there who's getting beat up. So we have a Jericho over here, CM Punk over there. Nice dual signed photo of them. This is from a 2013 photo file. All right, next we have the Masterpiece, Chris Masters. This is on a 2005 WWE promo type picture. So nice one there of the Masterpiece, Chris Masters. Next we have a rare gimmick. This guy only wrestled briefly, like in late 91, early 92. His name is Chris Walker. He sent these to me directly. He wrote, "Best wishes, Chris Walker," and there he is, all jacked up, like a Tarzan kind of gimmick. Looks a little bit like, I guess, like the Warrior or Jim Powers, kind of the muscles, but best wishes, Chris Walker. And he sent me a second one. He wrote, "TW, best wishes, Chris Walker." And this is from the Global Wrestling Federation, so it's like a minor federation that he competed in besides the WWF. The GWF, so it says TW, best wishes, Chris Walker. Next we have Captain Charisma, Christian. So there's Christian. We saw him earlier in a triple signed Brood picture. There is solo though, just Christian. Alright, next we have a Christian and Edge combo. And here they are with some like midget Hardys and midget Dudley Boys. So pretty funny photo there. And it's signed Christian up here, Edge over there. So nice one of the legendary tag team, Christian and Edge. Think you know me, right? Alright, this one's a triple sign one. So I love this stable there together. So it was Christian over here in the middle. Trish Stratus on the left, a little bit dark on dark, but I think you can see that though. So Trish Stratus. And then Tyson Tomko over here on blue. So I loved it when Trish turned heel and she aligned herself with Christian. So then they are triple sign Christian, Tomko, and Trish over here again. So that's a very nice photo there again. Triple sign Christian, Tomko, and Trish Stratus. Next we have Christopher Nowinski. So Christopher Nowinski was a Harvard graduate, and he competed in the WWE. He was originally in Tough Enough, like around the time Maven was. So there he is, Chris Nowinski. All right, moving on. Next we have Christy Hemme. There she's about to do an interview on Impact in the ring. Nice one there of Christy Hemme. Next we have Chyna. So the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna, signed down there. Very nice photo there of the lovely Chyna. Here's that fan, Bob Pivaroff, as he met Chyna. And she signed it over here as Chyna in blue. So there again, you got Bob with Chyna. And here's another one of Chyna on SmackDown, when she's with Triple H. So it says Love Chyna. And there's Triple H in the photo with her, but only signed by Chyna. Our next one is Clarence Mason. So we signed it like down there, Clarence Mason, and the photo is kind of like sideways like that. So an interesting photo there of our lawyer friend, Clarence Mason. And again, I'll post these on YouTube later today after I get off. So I'll have them temporarily on my Facebook wall and then move to YouTube. This is CM Punk. We saw him earlier as a combo with Jericho. This is a solo one of the legendary CM Punk, though, signed over there on a WWE 2007 promo type picture. CM Punk, who will be at the AEW show tonight in Newark. Here's Cobra. He also played the fake Sting. So we have Cobra there. So a nice photo there of Cobra. Just check. It says my internet connection went out, so hopefully I'm on. You guys see me. There's Cobra, though. Next we have Cody Rhodes. So interesting signature there on a WWE photo file of Cody Rhodes. This is from 2014. Next we have a dual signed JSA Certain of Cody Rhodes and his wife Brandy Rhodes. So we saw Brandy as a solo earlier. There she is with Cody though. Very cool dual signed photo of them together. JSA Certain. And there's the JSA ticket in the back. Next we have, he recently died, Colonel Mustafa, who's also known as the Iron Sheik. So he wrote, Iron Sheik, WWE Champion, Colonel Mustafa, 2016. It's a nice one there. He signed by his gut. It's like a WWE 2K15 video game, and he signed as both Iron Sheik and Colonel Mustafa. Although I think he spelled Colonel Mustafa wrong when he was writing it out, but you know the Sheik, he's pretty crazy. Colonel Mustafa. Next we have Los Conquistadors. This is a high spots one, I believe. So this is Conquistador number 2 and number 1 over there. So they are Conquistador 1 and 2, which is Jose Luis Rivera and Jose Estrada, the Conquistadors. And there's the high spots cert in the back. Here's a second one of them. So you see it says Conquistador there, and then it says Conquistador number 1. So they are working together. So I guess number 2 never really just signed number 2, just wrote Conquistador, but number 1 actually writes number 1. And they are facing one of the Bulldogs. I can't tell if that's Dynamite or Davey Boy. But the Conquistadors, dual signed. And then this one was signed by Jose Luis Rivera. It says to Todd from the Conquistador. There he is, a little smaller picture. Pretty cool. He sent that directly to me. Next we have Corporal Kirchner, who has since passed away. So there is the 82nd Airborne, Corporal Kirchner. A little bit of a smudge, but nice photo though. I do have a second one of him. So there's a second one of Corporal Kirchner. The military paint, everything like that. Corporal Kirchner. Next we have Hillbilly Cousin Luke. So he wrote Cousin Luke over there. Nice one there of some kind of photo they made up, signed by Cousin Luke. And on the back, I have a smaller photo of another guy in this small hillbilly thing. So Hillbilly Jim's guy's name is Cousin Junior. So he wrote Cuz Junior. Pretty cool one of a Cousin Junior. Next is the legendary Craig DeGeorge. He did interviews and promoted pay-per-view reports like Mean Gene. He wrote to Todd, my very best wishes and all the luck to you, Craig DeGeorge. So nice photo there of Craig DeGeorge as he gives a WrestleMania 4 report. And there he is in the photo here, Craig DeGeorge here. Again, in a WrestleMania 4 report. And he signed it all down here. Alright, next we have Sergeant Craig Pitbull Pittman. He wrote Craig Pittman, U.S. Marine Corps, WCW. It's a nice one there of Sergeant Craig Pitbull Pittman. And I believe that one was that's another high spot inserted one, yeah. Next we have Crash Holly. This is on a 2000 WWF promo picture. And he signed it up here in purple. He wrote Crash. So there he is, Crash Holly. Pretty cool. Not many photographs of him out there. He died pretty young. He died like in 03 or 04, so there's Crash Holly. Next we have Crowbar, still wrestling on the indie scene. He competes for Tommy Fierro. So Crowbar, also known as Devin Storm. Crowbar. There's the guy who, she managed him in WCW. Her name was Daphne. She has since passed away. This one came from the Wrestling Universe, a small 4x6 photo of Daphne. Next we have Crush, very tough graph to get. This is the 1990 late 94 gimmick when he said he was the evil Crush. He wrote Aloha Crush WWF. So nice pose there of the legendary Crush. Next we have Crime Time. So we have Shad Gaspar, who tragically died trying to save his daughter in the ocean. He did save her, but he died himself. And there's JTG, his partner. So there they are, Crime Time. Brooklyn, Brooklyn. Funny guys, Crime Time. And this is some proof from the signing they were at. So there's people meeting Crime Time. Next we have some tough autographs to sell here. This is Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Yeah, Kurt Hawkins over here, Zack Ryder over there. They were the SmackDown Tag Team Champions at one point. So there they are together, Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder. Next we have Mr. Perfect, Curt Hennig's son. His name was Curtis Axel. So it says C. Axel. There he is with the Intercontinental title. Managed by Paul E. Dangerously at one point too, Paul Heyman. But I don't know what happened to his career. I guess it didn't go off so well. But Curtis Axel, the son of the late, great Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Next we have Daivari. So we signed it up here as Daivari. Kourosh Daivari, there he is. Next we have an enhancement talent guy. His name was Dale Wolf. He also wrestled as Dusty Wolf at times. So it says right there, Dale Wolf. There he's in the ring about to get beat up on Superstars by somebody. Dale Wolf. Next we have everybody's favorite, Damien Demento. Stop gigging himself. There he is, Damien Demento from the outer reaches of your mind. Funny guy. Filthies. Loved his YouTube shows and stuff. Here's a second one from Damien Demento. I guess one from Eric Sims. Damien Demento, 2011. It's probably the last time he did some of these signings. Pretty cool guy, though. Filthies, Damien Demento. Next we have an ECW low card talent. His name is Damian Kane. Sign right there is Damian Kane. Forgot the name of that woman manager with him, but there's Damian Kane. And there's a triple sign one here, okay? So we have Damian Kane up here. We have Devon Storm over there, which was also Crowbar, I believe. And that's Lady Alexandra. So this lady's name is Lady Alexandra. She signed down here. There's Devon Storm over here. And there's Damian Kane, who signed over there. So nice triple signed ECW photo of Damian Kane, Lady Alexandra, and Devon Storm. Next we have the Beast Dan Severn with all these title belts and Jim Cornette with him. So he wrote Dan Severn, the Beast. He's got a ton of title belts with him. Jim Cornette also in the photo. Next we have Dana Brooke. She signed it over here by her chest. She's a current Pride Diva. I don't know if she's still there, but she was there at least the last few years. There's Dana Brooke. There's a second one of Dana Brooke. That's Beckett Certified. So she signed it up here. Dana Brooke coming down the aisle. And there it is, the Beckett Certified with the Beckett sticker on the back. Here's our good pal Daniel Bryan, signed over here with 2 title belts. So he's very over. Mr. Yes Man, Daniel Bryan. Next we have Dangerous Danny Davis, a great classic heel referee. So we signed it Dangerous Danny Davis over there. There he is posing for his fans. Very entertaining gimmick here, managed by Jimmy Hart, heel referee turned wrestler. This is Danny Spivey, signed it over there. The Golden Boy Danny Spivey, later played Waylon Mercy, who we'll see eventually in the binders. Danny Spivey. This is dual signed by Dave Hebner and Earl Hebner. Dave has passed away in the last year or so, I believe. There is on a cool WWF promo type picture though, so Dave Hebner over here and Earl up there. Nice dual sign of the two brothers, Dave and Earl. And then on the back of the magazine page here, this is the infamous main event on Saturday's main event when Andre the Giant won the title from Hogan, and they had the evil heel turn by Earl Hebner. So Dave Hebner's over here, signed right there. Earl Hebner on the right, and they're arguing about to get into a fight as Earl turned heel and helped Andre the Giant win the title from Hogan. So there they are. Dave and Earl Hebner from the main event on that Friday night, February 5th, 1988. And we have our buddy Travis Runkle in the room. Nice to see Travis. Just going through some of my wrestling collection, Travis. That's what we're doing. Some fans want to see this. We'll post this on YouTube later as well. Hope to see you live soon, Travis, on some shows. Miss having you. I went live in... where was it? It was in Maryland, Travis. You missed that. It was late June. This is Dave Penzer. He's a ring announcer from Florida. I think he was in Lutz, Florida. Dave Penzer. He wrote two-tied best wishes, Dave Penzer, and he drew a cool microphone. This is the legendary WCW ring announcer, Dave Penzer from Lutz, Florida. And there's a second one of Dave Penzer signed over here. So he sent these to me. I gave him some kind of donation for a charity last year. And he mailed me these 2 cool 8x10s. And yes, guys, subscribe to Travis Runkle's YouTube channel. Travis, say the name of your YouTube channel. I'll say it on here. People will definitely see it because people follow me on both YouTube and Facebook. All right, next we have Dave Sullivan. I got this at a signing, a virtual signing. So you wrote Dave Sullivan, world #1 Hulkamaniac. So you wrote Dave Sullivan, a.k.a. The Equalizer, WCW 1993-1996, and then he wrote the #1 Hulkamaniac here in red. So a very cool picture there of Dave Sullivan, who was the #1 Hulkamaniac. Yes, he's a well-known online talk show broadcast, the Travis Runkle Show. So guys, check him out. He's a very good broadcaster. Been doing this for at least, how many years now, Travis? Like 13, 14 years you've been doing this? All right, next we have Squire Dave Taylor. So it says Dave Taylor here in a WCW kind of promo picture. Dave Taylor of the Blue Bloods. Rusty Ray Groves is sending people some cease and desist letters as we do this. This is the legendary British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. He signed this as Davey Boy Smith right over here. And he's all pumped, ready to fight. I'm trying to get some more Davey Boy autographs in the future. We'll see if I can or not. Davey Boy Smith. And on the back here, a nice magazine page of Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. There he's signed by his chest. This is a magazine page of Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog. Next we have David Crockett. He's the son of Jim Crockett, helped run Crockett Promotions. So it says David Crockett over there. There he's with Lex Luger. Only signed, though, by David Crockett. Next we have a dual signed photo of David Flair, the son of Ric Flair, and Torrie Wilson. So there they are together, Torrie Wilson along with David Flair. This is like a magazine page that was turned into an 8x10. As you can see, Travis is giving you his, he started on Blog TV, I remember that back in the day. So we have David Flair with Torrie Wilson. Next we have the son of the British Bulldog. We saw him before, Davey Boy Smith. This is David Hart Smith, though. So that's the son of the British Bulldog. It's a little bit like him, too. David Hart Smith. I also have the mother, Diana, who we'll see eventually. This is the son of Bruno Sammartino. This is David Sammartino. He had a brief career around like 85 to 88. I think he appeared in WCW as well in 98. There he is, David Sammartino, the son of Bruno. This is Dr. D, David Schultz. He slapped the hell out of the announcer for saying wrestling was fake. So he wrote Dr. D, David Schultz. Very tough, mean guy. Reminds me a little bit of Sid. And there he is in his tank top, ready to fight and kick some ass. Dr. D, David Schultz. Next we have Dawn Marie. She signed it over here. This is a 2004 WWE photo file of Dawn Marie. Pre-revealing photo, huh, Travis? Here's another one of Dawn Marie in a Santa outfit. So there's Dawn Marie in her sexy boots and Santa outfit. Here's the third one of Dawn Marie laying on the beach. Nice, beautiful paint pen. It's actually pretty good in New Jersey today. It's been hot and humid a lot, but I think today and tomorro's going to be a lot better. I'm going to go swimming tomorrow. So this is Dawn Marie. Next we have a dual signed photo. This is DC Drake. And, no, it's just signed by DC Drake. He also wrote Rest in Peace Woman on it. So that was Nancy Benoit. We have real signatures of her later. But this is just signed by a small-time ECW wrestler named DC Drake. And he wrote Rest in Peace Woman. Next we have the shooter, Dean Malenko. He signed up here as Dean Malenko. There he is on a WWF photo file from 2000. Dean Malenko. Here's a second one of Dean Malenko. He's got Raven and the Texas Cloverleaf, signed right there as Dean Malenko. So he's working over Raven on an episode of WCW Monday Nitro. We do have Hogan. We'll get to him eventually, Travis. I'm just doing a couple binders, doing one right now, and then I'll take a little break. I'll be back with another shortly. So we get to the H's, we'll see Hogan. Here's Deborah. She was the wife of Stone Cold at one time. So we have Deborah McMichael, and we do have The Miz as well. Yep, we'll get up to when we get to the M's. So there's Deborah. And there's a second one of Deborah under some Fox background thing. So Deborah posing for the cameras. And that will conclude Binder 3. I'll be back in a few minutes, guys, with Binder 4. And, we'll get to name some names Travis mentioned, like Hogan. We'll see The Miz. And we'll be back soon, folks. Have a good one. Enjoy your day.